All right, if you've got back pain, there is a good chance you've either Googled or asked ChatGPT what to do about it. And almost always, strengthening your core will be a big part of the answer. But what if I told you that strengthening your core isn't the main thing that fixes your back pain? It's part of it for sure. It definitely is something you want to make sure you eventually include in a full comprehensive program for not only just getting rid of back pain, but keeping it gone for the long term. But it's generally not the first thing we look at or the first, piece of action we take when we're trying to help someone resolve their back pain. I'm Dr. Carrie Jose. I own CJ Physical Therapy and Pilates here in downtown Portsmouth, and it's not ironic that Pilates is in our name, right? We use a lot of Pilates-based techniques and exercises in our treatments for everybody because, Pilates is a fabulous system, not only for strengthening your core, but strengthening your whole body. And what I love about Pilates in particularly, especially when you use the equipment, is that it helps to rewire your nervous system a lot faster. So a lot of problems, especially back pain, have more to do with how you're moving versus strength, okay? And that's something that we're experts in, okay? So before we even get to strengthening your core, before we get to anything to do with Pilates or anything that looks a little bit like Pilates, we're looking at how you move. How does your back pain behave? What makes it really aggravated? What relieves it? And when we can figure all those things out, we can make sense of it for you and give you the exact prescription to get rid of your pain. And it doesn't involve any type of core strengthening at the beginning. So I wrote an article about that because it's a confusing topic, and I kind of explain why core strengthening too soon can actually be a problem, and when you should think about incorporating it into your program. But I mean, I gotta say, if it was that easy, if core strengthening alone was the answer for back pain, I don't think so many people would have back pain, right? Because we all do it. You go to the gym, you can go take Pilates classes. Pilates is, very popular right now. I think we'd have a lot less people having back pain if that was all that it took to make your back pain better. It's more nuanced than that, especially if you want to keep it gone for the long term, right? I mean, there's a lot of things you can do to temporarily ease your back pain, and that can be confusing as well because you think it's gone and then it comes back and rears its ugly head. Most people I talk to get back pain episodes like every month, every couple of weeks, sometimes every few months, and when they happen, they're kind of at a loss. They don't know what to do. It is possible to completely manage those episodes. It's possible to know exactly what to do if your back suddenly flares up or goes out on you or starts to hurt. And it's not a core exercise. You don't just start strengthening your core to get rid of it. Not knocking core strengthening. We literally do it. I love strengthening my core and helping patients strengthen their cores, but you've got to do it when it's right and at the right time and making sure that your back can handle it, right? Because it's just, you don't want to set yourself back after working so hard to make it better. So if that's something that you're interested to read more about, go ahead and check out the article that I just wrote. If you've got questions, I want to hear them in the comments. Please share them with friends and family. If you think they would want to hear this information, make sure you like this post for me. And that's all I got. Hope you guys are having a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.